चलो, so new topic. See, lesson नाम क्या है? Electric charges and fields. So now we are entering into fields. Okay. So electric fields क्या है बोल के? Okay. Okay. Electric field वजह से क्या हो रहा है? What is meaning of electric field? सुना होगा ना, gravitational field. I say electric field है. So normally when I leave the pen, where it will go? If I leave the pen, it is going downwards. Why?
Gravity.
Some force is acting, right? Who is applying a force? Who is applying a force?
Gravitational
That is a field. Field is surrounding medium. Okay, that is applying a force. Until unless this object is in the gravitational field, the object will fall. If the object goes beyond the gravitational field, so whether object will fall down? No, no one is there to push, right? And that velocity is called as where it will come out from the gravitational field.
Yeah.
escape.
Escape velocity. क्या फॉर्मूला क्या है? Come on, we'll tell.
under root to GR.
Under 2gr, if you throw from the Earth surface, okay. So somewhere in that other somewhere at height में, certain height में,
Root 2 capital G M by
by smaller. Okay, smaller from the center से to the height. Okay, चलो. I same way, मतलब electric field भी ऐसा ही है. Okay, so what is the definition of electric field? New topic, Satvik, this one. Okay, the space around a charge in which its influence can be felt by any other charge particle. Suppose मान लो there is a bigger positive charge, ये पूरा charge है, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? We call that as source charge. Source charge. Okay. Now what happening is, suppose मान लो I put a very small charge near to it. I call this as Q0. Very small charge. And this charge ko I call as test charge. Okay. So what will happen? When I put near to the smaller charge near to it, what will happen? There is a force, ripple, right? Repulsion will be there. There is a force acting on this charge. Why this force is acting on the charge? Why this force is acting on this charge? Because this source charge is spreading the electric field everywhere. Okay. And whenever the charge is in that field, then only there is a force acting on that charge. Okay. Like same as gravitational field. That's why the space around a charge, because space around a charge in which its influence means force, can be felt by any other charge particle. That is called as electric field. And always in our portion mein, test charge ko we should take as positive charge. Always test charge is positive charge. For testing purpose ke liye we'll use. Electric charges and fields mein, Satvik, electric field we are studying. Electric charges done. You started, Satvik, questions karna. I posted 23 years questions. Topic wise nahi kiya? Start करो. थोड़ा some 5 problem 5 that's way तो target लगा के करो, हो जाएगा. Okay. Copied. Now direction of electric field. Okay, we understood that there is a space around which the charge, there is an electric field is there, and any other charge if I place in that field, there is a force. Direction देखेंगे. Suppose मान लो positive charge Q I put. So electric field direction कैसा रहेगा? It is away na towards her. Away na towards her. Electric field. Like magnet में we have north pole, south pole. North से ऊपर जाएगा and south से जा रहा है. How can we know that bar mat field is north to south? What experiments say we can tell?
deflection of compass needle.
Deflection of compass needle or iron fillings से you can tell. Now इसको charge किस तरफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कैसे दिखेगा नहीं ना, वी कांट एबल टू सी, बट इन्फ्लुएंस वी कैन इन्फ्लुएंस, मतलब हाउ कैन वी नो दैट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कैसे है, डायरेक्शन, एनी टेस्ट? उधर तो कंपास है, इधर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड चार्ज इज देयर, सराउंडिंग में इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज देयर और नॉट, कैसे पता लगेगा? हमारे पास वेपन है ना, कौन सा है? टेस्ट चार्ज। सो पॉकेट में से टेस्ट चार्ज निकालो एंड हियर रिप्लेस टेस्ट चार्ज। सो व्हाट विल हैपन, इसके ऊपर फोर्स लगेगा एंड द फोर्स, द चार्ज विल मूव दिस साइड, राइट? मतलब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज away from the charge, away from the positive charge. If I put a test charge here, test charge is always positive charge, and this positive क्या करेगा? Repel करेगा, that means force is acting like this, that मतलब electric field is like this. So one thing you have to understand is, for positive charge electric field is always away from the charge, radially outwards बोल के लिखने का। Okay, लिखो radially outwards। Suppose if I put a negative charge, so इसका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कैसा रहेगा? इसका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड रहेगा, सपोज if I put a टेस्ट चार्ज, तो इसके ऊपर फोर्स टुवर्ड्स लग रहा है, मतलब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज टुवर्ड्स, दैट्स व्हाई रेडियली इनवर्ड्स बोलते हैं नेगेटिव चार्ज को, ऑलवेज रेडियली इनवर्ड्स। ओके, सो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एंड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का हाउ कैन यू आइडेंटिफाई दैट विच इज मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, विच इज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड बोल के? इफ आई ड्रॉ द लाइंस, सपोज x is there, y is there, this is electric field or magnetic field?
Magnetic.
Why? Why not electric field? Electric field lines also away towards the wire end lines. How can I identify? Come on. ईशा बोलो।
It's not a straight line from.
अब ठीक है, x y, हाँ, नो satisfied बोलो। ओके, देखो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस में एक फर्क है, वो आगे भी आएगा, अंडरस्टैंड करो। हाँ, सत्य यू वांट टू से एनीथिंग? ओके,
So the direction of arrows.
एरोस क्या हुआ? एरोस तो ये
Electric field.
नहीं देखेंगे। देखो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड में एक ही एक फर्क है, दैट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज ऑलवेज emerging from the positive charge and ending at the negative charge, but it will not return like this. But magnetic field में बार मैग्नेट का देखा, when we draw the magnetic field lines, so north से south जाएगा and inside south to north जाएगा, we studied right? So closed loop form होगा magnetic field, electric field does not form closed loop. Okay, identify करने में understand होगा, ये वाला आगे भी आएगा, we'll see. So we studied about electric field lines, electric field we studied, and now we will talk about intensity of electric field lines. Okay. Now we will talk about the intensity of electric field or electric field strength we are calling. Okay. So this is a physical quantity. See, electric field is not a physical quantity. Electric field is there. How much means less or more. But how much exactly is point by electric field, how much means, that is called as electric field intensity. Okay. So its definition kya hai? We will learn intensity. This only we want to find. Electric field strength also we can call. Okay. So electric field strength at a point, we are talking about at a point only. At a point is defined as electric force acting on the positive test charge placed at that point divided by test charge. Okay, first Liko, I'll explain. So what is saying? Suppose I want to find electric C. Somewhere a source charge is there. Electric field पूरा भर के है. Suppose I want to find at this point में electric field intensity I want to find. So how to find at this point P? Simple. Take a test charge and place wherever you want to find on the point. Okay. इधर लगाओ. उस point में लगाओ. So what is saying? At that time there is a force acting on this test charge, right? The force acting on this test charge, I call it as Fe. So electric field intensity is defined as the force acting on the test charge at that point upon the test charge. This is nothing but electric field intensity. Electric field intensity is, so wherever you want to find the electric field intensity at this point, put a test charge. उसके ऊपर force कितना लग रहा है, you calculate. That force upon the test charge will give the electric field intensity at that point. Okay. And direction of electric field will be same as that of force direction. Force किस तरफ है, उसी direction में electric field lines are there, right? So that's why if you talk about vector form, this one, and same direction में we are putting this one. Opposite direction में तो negative आता था, but same direction में we are putting. Understood? How to find electric field strength? Just put a test charge at that point. You calculate the force acting on the test charge divided by the test charge. And SI units, can you tell me by seeing the formula what is the SI units of electric field strength?
Newton by Coulomb.
Newton per Coulomb. And dimensions?
MLT minus 3, A minus 1.
MLT minus 3, A minus 1, yes. So units and dimensions chapter also being covered in this every topic. Okay. Now we will see exactly. Okay, covered. Now electric field due to the isolated point charge. Now मुझे exactly बताओ कि suppose I have a positive charge Q, R distance दूर में, at this point P में I want to find electric field intensity at that point. Basic formula तो we understood, force upon test charge. So exactly calculate करके बताओ कितना electric field intensity बोले तो. So what we have to find, what we have to do, procedure क्या है for us? Wherever you want to find the electric field intensity, put a test charge and calculate the force acting on this test charge. So what is the basic formula? Electric field intensity formula is force acting on the test charge upon the test charge will use the electric field intensity, right? Now what is the force between these two charges? We know by Coulomb's law. K, capital Q, Q naught by R square. This is the formula for force upon the test charge. So Q naught cancel. Therefore, electric field intensity का formula is K Q by R square. This is the formula. Next formula आ गया ना, K Q by R square is the formula. इधर दो charge नहीं होगा, only one charge. और force बोल तो K Q1 Q2 by R square. Electric field is K Q by R square. K Q by R square. And K value you know. And here we should never put no sign. When you're doing numericals, we should not put with sign. Okay, because direction we are putting already. Again, we should not put with sign. Okay. Now, if I draw the graph between electric field and distance, कैसा रहेगा ग्राफ? ऐसा रहेगा? Yes. तो क्या बोलते? रेक्टेंगुलर हाइपरबोला? रेक्टेंगुलर हाइपरबोला. Okay. So, and this formula is useful only for point charges only. डिस्ट्रीब्यूट चार्जेस का नहीं यूज करें. डिस्ट्रीब्यूट चार्ज का हम लोग डिटेल में करने वाला है. फुल डिफरेंशिएशन इंटीग्रेशन आएगा. असल बरबर के करेंगे. नो प्रॉब्लम. अभी से कभी भी डेरिवेशन डिफरेंशिएशन इंटीग्रेशन कभी भी डरने का नहीं है. बिकॉज एवरी पॉइंट में देन इफ यू सी द क्वेश्चंस एंड आंसर्स में जेईई मेंस क्वेश्चंस करने समय दैट टाइम इजी हो जाएगा. ओके पॉइंट चार्ज ले लो ऐसा करो बोल के आ जाएगा. ओके फिनिश्ड. So first formula is k cube by r square. Okay. Now I want electric field intensity due to in vector form में चाहिए. Vector form में भी चाहिए. Okay. So when they given I cap j cap, we should use this formula, right? So point charge में r distance दूर में I want to find the point p. Okay. And I introduce one vector r vector बोलते हैं उसको. R distance दूर में, right? So what is the formula we learned? Electric field intensity vector form में vector has both magnitude and direction. मैग्नीट्यूड तो पता है k q by mod r square. Okay. And vector has both magnitude direction. Direction is given by unit vector and unit vector ka r vector they're putting. And what is the formula for a cap is vector a by mod a. Vector a by mod a. So क्या होगा? Therefore, this square into this one cube होगा. Electric field is k q by mod r cube into r vector. Electric field in vector form. K q by r cube into r vector. Electric field vector form. And we have to put q with sign. When you're substituting vector form, you have to put with sign. Mostly 99% scalar form में आएगा. At that time we should never put with sign. Even force also we should never put with sign. अभी क्वेश्चन करेंगे समझ में आएगा. So here also positive charge है तो away, negative charge है तो towards. Same questions will be there. Like superposition principle हम लोग करने वाला है. More than 2 charges है तो we have to use superposition principle and we have to solve. Done. Yeah. Electric field due to system of point charges. Suppose मान लो you have some charges q1, q2 minus q3. I want to find at this point electric field. At this point P. Here electric field, which charge की वजह से it will be there here? Which charges की वजह से electric field will be there? This. Electric field will be there due to बोलो all the charges. All charges की वजह से रहेगा. Okay. Suppose example plus plus q1 की वजह से electric field is away. Even I can call vector. And plus q2 की वजह से electric field is away. E2 vector. And minus q3 वजह से it is towards, right? Towards is E3 vector. So net electric field कैसा आएगा at this point? Net electric field is simply vector sum करने का. E1 vector plus E2 vector plus E3 vector. This is called as principle of superposition principle. Vectorially we have to add. Again vectors concept use करके parallelogram use करके solve करेंगे. Pratik, understanding? Huh? Getting sleepy? No? Okay. Chalo. Now we'll do the numericals. So formula we learned, electric field का formula is k q by r square is the formula. Okay, and positive charge तो आवे, negative charge towards, arrow लगा के solve कर देंगे. Find the electric field at a point P due to q1 q2. The given q1 q2 value also, this is q1 q2, and the given here it is plus 2.5 microcoulomb, and this one is minus 2.5 microcoulomb. Okay, midpoint से 4 centimeters दूर में I want to find electric field at this point P. This is the given 3 centimeters. This is also 3 centimeters. Okay, I want to find electric field at this point P. So कैसे find करेंगे? So electric field किस वजह से होगा? इस चार्ज की वजह से also is there, इसके चार्ज की वजह से भी रहेगा. Okay, ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज है ना, पॉजिटिव चार्ज की वजह से electric field at this point is away. I called E1, right? Along the line joining only will be there. Okay, and at this point, at this charge is negative charge है. इसके वजह से towards, right? इस charge की वजह से towards. I called E2. So I want to find net electric field, right? So first step is we have to put arrows. So positive charge की वजह से away, negative charge की वजह से towards. Okay, arrows लग गया. Second step क्या करने वाला है? We have to find E1 E2, right? Okay, so E1 is how much? Last में substitute करेंगे K Q by A R है, distance भी R है मान लो, K Q by R square. And E2 tell me what is the value? E2 का फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? K Q1 by R square. हाँ, इधर E2 कितना है? K minus Q2 by R square, K Q2 by R square.
K Q2 by R.
We should not put sign, right? K Q2 by R square, because we already put the arrows, right? Direction लगा दिया, no need of putting minus. Okay. Now ये दोनों same value or different value?
Same.
Because plus 2.5 minus 2.5, same values, right? So I can call E and E. This is second step, right? We done in force also same thing. We found the relationship between them. Third step में क्या करने का? Again draw the diagram. This is E. This is also E they given. Okay, but we don't know angle. That is the problem. Angle, anybody tell me?
90 degrees.
No. ये दोनों का angle है. ये angle है.
53.
हाँ?
53.
Yes, good. Very good. याद है ये वाला 3 4 5 triangle वाला? So this is 3 4 5. In this में ये bigger side का opposite angle is bigger angle 53 degrees. दूसरा 37 will be there, right? 3 का कह रहे तो 37. हाँ, no लगाओ, खत्म. So now क्या करेगा? ये angle 53, but this angle 53, right? This is 53. now क्या कैसे करेगा? No बोलो. How to solve? We don't know that angle. So 106 angle we know, right? No, right? We can't know. Then how to find net electric field? See, straight and horizontal line 53. Straight and horizontal line 53. देखो bottom में 53 है. Because A भी 53 है ना? So
So we
106
can
angle.
find cos 2 theta.
Cos 2 theta का फॉर्मूला मालूम है?
Yeah.
What
1.
what will do? Cos 2 theta.
2 cos
Two.
square theta minus
2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, उधर कर सकते हैं. दूसरा मेथड भी है. देखो, मान लो this is theta, right? This is theta मान लो. बाद में सब्स करेंगे theta. So this is theta. Now take this also theta, right? Now take the components. इस तरफ क्या आएगा? E cos theta. And ऊपर वाला E sin theta. Similarly, this also इस तरफ वाला E cos theta. And downwards it is E sin theta. So E sin theta get cancelled. What is the net electric field is? 2E
Cos
cos theta. No substitute करो. Class. No values करो. Theta 53 you know. No substitute. Tell answer. K E के जगह में you can substitute the value and tell that.
Uh, 144 into 10 power 7. Sir, you're on mute.
144 no. Cos 53 is how much?
4
What?
by
No. Adjacent by hypotenuse, right? So 3 by 5.
So 27 into 10 power 9.
27 to 10 power of 9, no. And this is microcoulomb, right? 10 power of minus 6 dollar, no? And K value, no, 9 10 power of 9.
1080.
Ah, yes, correct. Into 10 power of 6, I got like. So 10.8 into 10 power of 6, answer it. 10.8 into 10 power of 6 Newton per coulomb. Right, 2 into K के जगह में 9 10 power of 9. ये वाला 2.5 10 power of minus. And R value, how much you took? 5, right? 5 in 10 power of minus 2 लिया ना? 5 in 10 power of minus 2. Because centimeter. Whole square है ना? Whole square 10 power minus 4 आएगा into 3 by 5. क्या तो this answer? So same model superposition principles रहेगा. You'll understand. Answer Sriram? Okay. चलो next question करेंगे. आए करो. 4 charges are placed at the 4 corners of a square of side A. Calculate the electric field at the center of the square. So same order में जाने का यार. Square is here. Plus Q, plus Q, minus Q, minus Q. And its side is A. I want to find electric field at the center. Oh. Find करो. First the arrows, then find the relationship, then again draw and find.
Is it 18
answer.
into 10 power 9? 18 into 10 power 9 Q by 8?
फिर से बोलो.
18 into 10 power 9 Q by 8.
No. And K value ऐसे रहने दो. In terms of K, Q में चाहिए. No need of, because sides are not known, right? A value we don't know, right? So ऐसे रहने दो. K रहने दो.
2K Q by A?
No.
2 root 2 K Q square by Q by A square.
ओके देखेंगे.
So 2 root 2 KQ by A square.
थोड़ा wrong है. Some wrong. Sadik, your side. So addition x मान लो. हाँ.
KQ by square.
कितना?
4 root 2 KQ by
हाँ.
square.
4 to KQ by square is answer. Okay. देखो इस चार्ज की वजह से L ट्रिपल इज अवे. इस चार्ज की वजह से L ट्रिपल इज अवे. I call E1, E2, 1, 2, 3, 4. एंड इस चार्ज की वजह से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज टुवर्ड्स है ना E3. एंड इस चार्ज की वजह से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज टुवर्ड्स E4. ओके. सो नाउ इसको अभी पूरा दोनों सेम डायरेक्शन है तो ऐड करना पड़ेगा. ये दोनों सेम डायरेक्शन ऐड करना पड़ेगा, राइट? वेक्टर्स है ना. सो एंगल इज 90. नाउ करो. E1 इज हाउ मच? E1 इज KQ by x square. All are same, right? E1, E2, A3 are all are same, right? So again ड्रॉ करो. क्या आएगा? इधर E आएगा, इधर E आएगा, इधर E आएगा, इधर E आएगा, राइट? सो कितना होगा? 2E, 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 2E. करो, राइट? E1 up E2 towards. Okay. So 2E, 2E. Angle is 90. So कितना होगा? 2E root 2, right? मरे आपको ओके.
Sir,
हाँ एक्स
correct.
सर ठीक है. हाँ 2E root 2, right? हाँ 2E is how much? KQ by x square, right? X is how much? इधर मिस्टेक क्या होगा? हाँ x is how much?
A by root 2.
हाँ
A by
because
root
A root 2 by 2 A by root 2. A by root 2 whole square into root 2. So कितना होगा? Root 2 whole square is 2. 2 2 is 4. 4 KQ by A square root 2. Understood? Good, Satvik. Next. 2 point charges, 16 microcoulomb minus 9, are placed at 8 centimeters apart in air. Plus 16 microcoulomb and minus 9 microcoulomb are placed in air 8 centimeters दूर में. Determine the position of the point at which the resultant field is 0. Resultant force नहीं है, resultant field is 0. Here or here. Which position में the resultant field is 0 is asking. X value is telling define. Use shortcut formula. Same formula will be helpful. करो. Unlike charges का formula you can use. Last class में we done, right? X equal to वाला, that formula you can use. याद नहीं साथ formula? Last class before.
24.
Yeah, 20%. आया 24 बोल क्या? Root Q1 by root Q2 minus root Q1 into L. So Q1 is कितना?
24 on either side.
24 on either side नहीं है. Which direction में electric field is 0? Tell me. Here, here or here? Try करो. इस पॉइंट में देखो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इसके वजह से अवे, इसके वजह से टुवर्ड्स, राइट? इधर 0 होने के चांस आर देयर. हियर इसके वजह से टुवर्ड्स, इसके वजह से अवे, इधर भी 0 चांसेस आर देयर. हियर इसके वजह से अवे, इसका वजह से टुवर्ड्स, इधर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जीरो नहीं है ना, सेम डायरेक्शन में. नाउ टेल मी हियर और हियर, इन विच पॉइंट में इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज जीरो? मैग्नीट्यूड सी, विच एवर द स्मॉलर चार्ज. ओके, स्मॉलर चार्ज में 9 है ना, बिकॉज सी हियर इस इधर से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड बहुत कम है ऑलरेडी, एक उसका मैग्नीट्यूड कम है, इधर से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कम है, ये ज्यादा है, इसके पास ज्यादा है, राइट? सो इधर जीरो चांसेस नहीं है, बट ऑलवेज हियर नियर टू द स्मॉलर चार्ज ओनली द ऑलवेज जीरो विल बी देयर, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड विल बी. ओके, सो ऑलवेज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एंड फोर्स का फॉर्मूला विल बी सेम यूज करेंगे. चलो, नाउ विल सी द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड वर्सेस एक्स ग्राफ्स का, डिफरेंट चार्जेस का ग्राफ्स देखेंगे. सो इसका लर्न करेंगे. देखो, प्लस क्यू चार्ज का फर्स्ट आई वांट टू ड्रॉ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. एक्स वाई एक्सिस में इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. I want to draw the electric field versus as the distance increases, electric field decreases, right? So electric field का formula क्या था? E is equal to KQ by, since I took x square. Okay. Now here, when you're drawing the graphs, JEE means maybe some questions they asked. So understand, सभी link है, that's why when you do the PYQs, you'll understand. Here sign conventions you have to follow. Sign conventions you have to follow. When you're taking right side, you should take as positive. Positive, you should take electric field should be positive. And left side when you're taking, it is negative. मतलब meaning क्या है? We'll see. Positive direction में, right side में you should take as positive. मतलब above the x-axis, first quadrant you'll get. And मतलब positive y-axis में आएगा. And when you're taking negative, it will be below will be coming. We will see. इसका क्या है? Like how to draw one extent, then other things you have to draw. Okay. Now tell me, because of positive charge, here electric field is away na towards her. इस point में. मान लो. Okay. It is away, right? Positive charge की वजह से away, right? Now see, उस direction में we take positive or negative. Same direction, positive. Positive means above the plus y-axis we should take. Plus y-axis. So now draw the graph इसका. Inverse direction है ना. नजदीक में very less distance में more electric field and more distance में lesser electric field, right? So lesser distance में more electric field and as we go far, lesser electric field, right? Now इसका देखो, along the x-axis only we should see now. For positive charge, electric field is away, right? One arrow we are drawing. For positive charge, electric field is away. Since now this is in negative or positive, we should take negative, right? Negative means it is below the y-axis वाला, you should take below the quadrant. You should take. Okay. समझ में आ रहा है? ये देखो, it is away, right? Away will be negative. That's why below वाला y-axis you should take. Now same thing. नजदीक में ज्यादा electric field and as we go far, it will reduce. So sometimes they ask quadrant, which quadrant? They will give the graphs also. For this one, which quadrant? Some they will draw here, ऐसा draw करेगा. So you should know. So मैं always sign conventions का क्या आ गया तो you can draw anything. No करो, draw करो. Okay ना? No draw for negative charge. Minus draw करो. Minus Q. Electric field and distance. And show me which quadrant you are getting. Which quadrant?
So second and fourth.
Yes, second and fourth. I asked Sriram. Like this will get. like this and this side. Okay, because a negative charge is towards है ना, towards means negative है, that's why below draw करने का, and here it is towards, ये positive है, that's why above, positive है ना, we should draw above. Okay, चलो. Now suppose I am taking now two charges, plus q plus q. Okay, now इसका ड्रॉ करने का, दोनों बाजू बाजू में रखा, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड xx. इसका कैसा आएगा देखिए, देखो इस तरफ तो सेम है, ए पॉजिटिव है अवे, सिंस नेगेटिव बिलो आएगा, ये तो ऐसा है, एंड हियर इन दिस में पॉजिटिव चार्ज अवे, दैट्स व्हाई पॉजिटिव, सो एबो आएगा, यू गॉट हियर. अब बीच का कहानी विल सी, दैट्स बीच का कहानी. You tell me, in between में electric field can be zero or not? Both are positive charge. Electric field zero होगा कि नहीं होगा? देखो, suppose center में if you see, इस point charge की वजह से it is away, and this charge की वजह से electric field is away. So इधर zero होने के chances are there. इस point में. That point you identify this one. Okay. So net electric field is zero at this point. Okay. Now draw. At this point, the charge, the electric field is away. So above we should draw. Above draw करके ऐसा आएगा, ये पॉइंट को टच होगा. ओके, बिकॉज नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एट दिस पॉइंट इज जीरो, राइट. नाउ इसका देखो, फॉर पॉजिटिव चार्ज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज अवे, सिंस इट इज नेगेटिव एक्स डायरेक्शन, बिलो आएगा, टच होगा. इज ओनली वन थिंग. सो हियर नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज जीरो, नल पॉइंट बोलते हैं, नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज जीरो, नल पॉइंट. अंडरस्टैंड करो, ऑप्शंस में दे विल गिव व्हिच वन इज राइट. Okay, now same thing, draw for minus q minus q. So anything zero here also zero होगा बीच में, हाँ. Because at this point my electric field is towards and eval towards, zero होने chances, हाँ. नो कैसा है, इसका तो ऐसा आ जाएगा, एंड ये वाला आएगा, हाँ, बीच में कैसा है, you got like this. How you got, show me. Very good. हाँ, हाँ. नो ड्रॉ करो, लास्ट वन, प्लस क्यू एंड माइनस क्यू ड्रॉ करो, प्लस क्यू एंड माइनस क्यू. बिटवीन जीरो है इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, नो, या सो टच नहीं होगा, एक्साइज टच नहीं होगा. तो ये ऐसा है, दिस वन ऐसा, ये वाला ऐसा, एंड ईयर इधर ऐसा यू शेप में आएगा, ऐसा आएगा. ओके, टच नहीं होने का. सो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड वर्सेस ग्राफ्स का हो गया. और इसका छोटा सा कॉन्सेप्ट है, फोर्स ऑन ए चार्ज प्लेस इन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. एक फॉर्मूला है, फोर्स ऑन ए चार्ज प्लेस इन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. देखो ऑलरेडी वी नो दिस वन. So this electric field direction is like this. Suppose मान लो I place a point test charge here in this electric field region में, the test charge will move right side left side. Force किस तरफ act होगा? Force will be acting in the direction of electric field, right? Positive charge है ना, so force will be acting in this direction. Okay, now that force is how much, they will ask. Force is how much? You know already. E is equal to फॉर्मूला क्या है? F by Q naught, right? F by Q और Q naught बोलो. So therefore F is equal to QE, Q naught E. अगर Q है तो QE और Q naught है तो QE, Q naught E. Okay. So force कितना होगा? Here Q naught into E is a formula. Wait, no. Whenever they ask force means people सोचेगा K Q1 Q2 by R square. No. For electric field आने के बाद also force we can get. Simply multiply charge with E, you will get the thing. How we got the basic formula? We got force upon charge. Now suppose मान लो minus Q naught I put, the force किस तरफ act होगा? In the opposite direction of electric field. Very important. Okay, the force will be in the opposite direction. And इसका formula क्या है? Same, Q naught into E. It's not put any sign, but direction we are already telling it, so no need of putting sign. So Q naught E, QE. Positive है तो in the direction of electric field, negative है तो opposite direction, force will be acting opposite direction to that of electric field. ये useful होगा. So these are the things. Next topic we have to go for the continuous charge distribution. Very important. So इसमें only पूरा आपको differentiation, integration वगैरह पूरा आएगा. See that formula नहीं लिखेंगे. We will derive in each and everything में. Like you know, ring का, circular wire का, यानी तो general arc होने दो, एक infinite length का rod होने दो, कुछ भी होने charge का, we we will derive. See, you tell me, suppose rod is there, uniformly distributed rod is there. इधर से r distance दूर में I want to find electric field at this point P. इसका चार्ज है मान लो Q. So कितना होगा फॉर्मूला? Electric field at this point is K Q by R square. Right? K Q by R square. No, we cannot use this formula because it is a distributed charge, continuous body distribution. Rod, sphere, one of them. This formula is useful only for point charge only. So इसका कैसे करेंगे वो हम लोग नेक्स्ट क्लास में डील करेंगे पूरा.